everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. So today's video is going to be about how to fight off psychic attacks. So, some people may not believe in psychic attacks, so if that's the case, then maybe you just shouldn't be watching this video. So anyway, what is a psychic attack? Psychic attack is basically when like an entity or some kind of being or another person sends you this like negative energy to try to drain you of energy. And the reason they do this is because the world is basically stocked to the brim with psychopaths or I guess narcissists, whatever you want to call them. But narcissists to me just like has a much more soft connotation, whereas psychopath is like, all right, no, like ain't nobody playing, it's a psychopath, right? So I'm gonna use that word because I think that word's more accurate and I prefer that word. So basically what a psychopath is, it's a person who is alive and steals the life energy from other people. So everyone's born with most people are born with their own like ball of energy, their own connection to source, to or the creator, to the like consciousness itself, right? Not everyone's born with this. There are people that are born psychopaths. The people that had perfect lives, perfect parents, perfect community, and they still turned out completely effing insane. Those people are just like dark souls, but I'm getting too off topic now. So anyway, the point is that there are people on the planet who live solely off of like stealing energy from other people. Stealing isn't really a good word because the way they do it is that it's like a temptation, and people will give in to the temptation out of fear or out of confusion, unawareness, or out of just not knowing how to not give into it. Okay, so the way this works is that there'll basically be like a ball of energy sent your way, and you can't really see this, but I'm explaining to you how it works. So there will be a ball of energy sent your way, and you'll feel like a strong pull to want to kind of like fall into this energy because it seems so intriguing, and you just want to kind of like explore it more. Like all of a sudden you'll start feeling, your energy shift, and you'll start to feel more tired and drained and fatigued, and your thoughts will start to become more confused and angry or resentful, or you'll start to feel powerless, like something is like overtaking you and you don't know what it is, but it feels like you're just getting more and more tired and you need to lie down and take a nap. Okay, that's a psychic attack. That's like a ball of energy coming to you and saying, I will just now destroy you. It's like a siphon. Okay, and sometimes if you're really sensitive, you can feel the siphoning happening in like the solar plexus area, which is like right here, that like soft spot between your ribs that's like really delicate. That's where the tentacles will start to kind of like siphon, and also the throat chakra too, because that's where a lot of your power is at the throat chakra and the solar plexus chakra. So those are the places that'll start to like attach and just like siphon. So it can't actually do this unless you have like no boundaries and you're completely unaware. In that case, it's really easy to steal from you. And the only reason like somebody would have no boundaries is because they were raised by psychopaths. And that was me for a long time. I was raised by psychopaths, so I had to learn how to create boundaries. So now I've created boundaries, but I can still be drained by this energy if I allow myself to engage. And that's how they tempt you. So they'll send this energy over, and then you're like, oh, that's interesting. Oh my God. And then you start to become like sucked into this like weird, like fatiguing, tiring, confusing. You start to lose focus of your needs, and you start to just become engulfed by this like energy. And that's like a psychic attack. So in order to prevent that from reaching that point of feeling like you're starting to be sucked dry, you need to separate yourself from that energy, and like it'll keep trying to get you to engage with it, almost like someone who's antagonizing you to try to get a reaction. That's what this energy feels like. So you have to just like choose not to engage. It'll try to make you mad. You just choose not to engage. You're not going to get mad. You're not going to feed into it. You're not going to allow it to trigger you. You're just going to sit there and be like, wow, this is nice. I'm glad that this energy is trying to pull me into its darkness, but I'm not going to engage, and I'm going to stay firmly in my energy, and I'm not going to allow it to like come in. Because if you have boundary, which like most people do, you have to like allow it in. And if you don't allow it in, it can't drain you. So you just have to be like, wow, that's a nice pull. I'm feeling a really like pull to think about this thing or feel this thing. And this is all happening on the fourth dimension, which is where the dimension of thoughts and feelings. So this is all happening on the fourth dimension where it's like, you can't see it happening, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. It is happening. So this is the realm of thoughts and feelings. So you'll be really, really drawn to start thinking about something or to start feeling something. And you'll feel more, the more angry you feel, the more the energy starts to overtake you. The more powerless you feel, the more the energy starts to overtake you. So don't give in to the feeling. You have the power to control your feelings and control your emotions, and that's what people don't want you to know, right? And you have to have faith that like you're strong enough to deal with the attack and not give into it, and that you'll be fine, right? So don't give into the attack. Stay strong in your energy. Don't allow it to make you feel angry or sad or powerless or helpless. Or anger is like a really big one for me. I don't know what other people's triggers maybe, but like anger is like, no, I don't want to have this energy. I hate this energy. I'm starting to get more and more angry. I'm thinking angry thoughts, and then I realize, okay, I just got psychically attacked. I need to not be angry, go back to being at peace, go back to resting, and that way you find your even keel, you find the balance, and the energy will start to disperse. That's how you avoid psychic attack. Don't give into it. Don't give into the thoughts. Don't give into the feelings that you feel coming from outside of you. Don't give into them. They will eventually just go away if you choose not to engage, okay? Because ultimately, we can't control anything but ourselves. We can control our reactions. We can control what we choose to focus on, what we choose to engage in, and that's kind of like the extent of what our power is. But like, that in itself is extremely liberating, which is why I'm making this video. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped, and have a great weekend. Bye.